Hello everyone, Namaste, good morning, Pafula. So today I am going to discuss about life cycle of honeybee. It is the important chapter of science of class 10 and it is equally important for SE student and for the students who are preparing for supplementary examination of SE. So, without any delay, let us start our lesson. Life cycle of honeybee. It carries the maximum of 4 marks, 2 plus minus 2. Learning outcomes. After the completion of this unit, student will be able to describe the life cycle of honeybee, state the importance of honeybee. So, some important lesson notes. Introduction to honeybee. Honeybees are social insects. Honeybees are social insects. They live in a colony, means they live in a group. They give us the lesson of teamwork, division of labor, hard work, and discipline. We get honey from it, which has a huge nutritional and economic importance. Classification of honeybee. Honeybee lies in the kingdom Animalia, phylum Arthropoda, class Insecta, type honeybee, and its scientific name is Apis mellifera. Apis mellifera. Apiculture. The commercial rearing of honeybees is called apiculture, or we can say the rearing of honeybee for the commercial production of honey, that is called apiculture. In other words, the farming of honeybee for the commercial purpose is called beekeeping or apiculture. Apicology or melittology. Apicology or melittology. The scientific study of honeybees is called apicology. Scientific study of honeybee is called apicology. Entomology. Entomology. What is entomology? Entomology is the scientific study of insects. Scientific study of insects is called entomology. Now let us see the external structure of honeybee. You can see here honeybee. Its body is divided into head, thorax, and abdomen. So let us go point wise point. The size of honeybees varies from 9 mm to 20 mm. Its body is divided into three parts, namely head, thorax, and abdomen. It has a pair of compound eyes, pair of antennae, and a mouth in its head. Compound eyes help to see things around without rotating the head. Without rotating the head, this compound eyes helps to see around things around it. It can see the things around 360 degree without rotating head. Antenna helps to detect the changes around the environment. The antenna present, you can see here is also antenna present in the head helps to detect the something that goes on changing in the environment. It has three segments in its thorax. Its thorax has three segments. It has three pairs of jointed legs. Legs is jointed. Arthropoda, so jointed legs. Main feature of arthropoda is jointed legs. Arising from thorax. It has a pair of wings to fly arising from the upper part of the thorax. Generally, there are 9 segments in its abdomen, but adult female has 6 segments and adult male has 7 segments in the abdomen. This abdomen contains different segments, different numbers of segments depending upon the sex, male or female. Types of bees. There are basically 3 types of bee in the beehives. First one is queen bee. It is fertile female bee. It is a fertile female bee. Each beehive has a queen bee. One hive has one queen bee. It is the largest bee in the beehive. It is the largest bee in the beehive, which has elongated body, long body, elongated. It lives for about 2 to 5 years. Minimum 2 years and maximum 5 years. It is diploid bee and has 32 chromosomes. 2n number of chromosomes. Diploid di means double, 2. Diploid means 2n, double chromosome. And haploid contains 16. So diploid means double of 16, that is 32 chromosome. 32. It is fed royal jelly throughout the life. The queen bees are fed royal jelly. It is a special nutritious food made from honey and other nutritious nutrients, and such royal jelly is fed to queen bee throughout the life. Its function is to lay eggs and controls the hive, controls other bees in the hives. Drone bee. Look at drone bee. It is medium size, fertile male bee. It is a male bee, drone bee. It is larger, blackish and hairy. It's quite hairy. It's hairy. Legs are also hairy and body parts also hairy. Blackish. It doesn't have string, pollen basket and wax producing glands like worker bee. It is the laziest bee in the hive. It is lazy. It doesn't do any work. It is the laziest. It is haploid and has only 16 chromosomes. Haploid means half number of chromosomes in its shell. It is developed from unfertilized egg by a process called parthenogenesis. So parthenogenesis process is responsible for the production and development of this drone bee or male bee. So sometime question is asked, what is parthenogenesis? Parthenogenesis is process of development of male bee or drone bee from the unfertilized egg. Its lifespan is about 2 months. It survives for about 2 months. Its function is to fertilize queen bee and keep the hive warm. So mainly its function is to fertilize queen bee, and also it keeps the hive warm. Now third type of bee is worker bee. It is the smallest bee in the hive. Smallest bee. Its mouth parts are chewing and lapping type, and lapping type. Its legs have pollen basket. So pollen baskets are used to carry the pollen of the flowers. Its lifespan is about 6 weeks to 6 months. Maximum 6 months it can survive. Its functions are to collect nectar. Nectar means flower juice. Construct hive. Feed young ones, young babies. Protect hive from the enemies, and etc. It has lots of function. Now life cycle of honeybee. Life cycle of honeybee completes in 4 stages, which are as follows. First one is egg, larva, pupa, adult. Importance of honeybee. It helps in pollination. It provides us honey, which has medicinal and nutritional value. It provides self-employment through beekeeping. It is source of income through beekeeping. It gives us lesson of discipline, hard working, division of labor, harmony, and team spirit. So it gives us lots of social lesson. So for this reason, the honeybee is also called social insect. Now section A, multiple choice question. multiple choice question from this lesson. In how many days does worker bee produce royal jelly? Its answer is 7 to 11 days. In how many days does worker bee produce wax gland? From 12 to 17 days. Correct answer is. How many types of honeybees are there in the hive? Obviously there are 3 types of honeybee in the hive. Which bee dies after mating? Drone bee or male bee dies after mating? Sometime question may be asked, why does drone bee die after mating? Because after mating, its genital, reproductive parts as well as some other important tissues of the bodies are detached from the body, and so it dies after mating. Which is the inactive stage in the life cycle of honeybee? Obviously third stage, pupa stage is inactive passive stage. Which bee has only 16 chromosomes? Obviously drone bee. It is haploid bee. Whereas worker bee and queen bee is diploid bee, it has 32 chromosomes. So drone bee has only 16 chromosomes. From which part is royal jelly produced? From which part is royal jelly produced? Obviously from the gland at the head of worker bee. The gland present at the head of worker bee. From that gland the royal jelly is produced. Identify the stage of life cycle of honeybee shown in the diagram. Here must be some diagram. Diagram might be misplaced. Let us check it correctly. It might have gone somewhere. Identify the stage of okay. The diagram might be somewhere here. This diagram. Okay. Diagram. Yes. Yes, this diagram. Which stage of the life cycle of honeybee is shown in this diagram? Obviously this is not egg, not larva, not adult. Rather it is the pupa stage, third stage. Which bee is formed when the larva is fed royal jelly continuously? Obviously queen bee is formed if the larva is fed royal jelly continuously. Honeybee is called social insect. Why? Because it lives in a colony. It lives in a colony. Honeybee is called social insect because it lives in a colony, means a group. If the pollen basket of the worker bees are broken by certain means, which of the following functions can be disturbed? If pollen basket is broken, then collecting pollen from the flower, collecting nectar, collecting brood, making brood cell, feeding royal jelly to larva, collecting pollen from the flower. Obviously answer is collecting pollen because it's a pollen basket that is used to carry the pollen grains of the flower. So collecting pollen from the flower, this function is disturbed. Identify the characteristics of drone bee from the following. Drone bee, it is haploid, fertile, medium sized and hairy. Which are sperm Where are sperm is stored by queen bee that are received after nuptial flight? Mm. Sperm sac. Queen bee contains sperm sac, and sperm sacs is used to store the sperm by the queen bee. How many simple eyes does a honeybee have? Obviously 3. How many stages are there in the life cycle of honeybee? Obviously 4. 4 stages. Egg, larva, pupa, adult. Which bees are involved in the nuptial flight? Nuptial flight means mating flight. Yes. Obviously, queen bee and drone bee fly in the sky for the mating or for the sexual intercourse, and this flight is known as nuptial flight. And in this flight, queen bee and drone bee means male bee is present. Queen bee and drone bee are involved in the nuptial flight. What is the process of development of drone bee from the unfertilized egg called? Obviously, its answer is parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis. Which of the following shows the difference between worker bee and drone bee? Drone is active and worker bee is passive. This is not correct. Drone bee is diploid, worker bee is haploid. This is not correct. Drone bee is haploid, worker bee is diploid. This is correct. And this is also not correct. How many eggs does a queen bee lay every day? How many eggs does a queen bee lay every day? 3000. 3000. What is the lifespan of queen bee? 2 to 5 years. The correct answer is 2 to 5 years. What is the lifespan of worker bee? 6 weeks to 6 months. 6 weeks to 6 months. What is the lifespan of drone bee? About 2 months. What is the study of beekeeping called? Beekeeping called? Obviously, its answer is apicology. The study of beekeeping called apicology. How many chromosomes are there in an unfertilized egg of honeybee? 2, 4, 8, 16. Which of the following bee is fed? Which of the following bee is fed? Bee is fed royal jelly throughout the life. Obviously, queen bee. How many chromosomes are there in the fertilized egg of honeybee? 32. How many chromosomes are there in the cell of worker bee? Obviously 32. How many honeybees play important role in pollination? In pollination, which of the following gets benefit? Only crops, only wildflowers, both crops and wildflowers? None. Obviously crops and wildflowers get benefits. Which of the following honeybee has the shortest lifespan? Drone bee. After fertilization it dies. Which sensory organ do honeybees use for detecting scent and odor? Antenna. The honeybees use antenna for detecting scent and odor or any changes in the environment. What are the sequential steps of complete metamorphosis? Egg, larva, pupa, adult. This is the correct order. Which of the following is the correct order in the life cycle of honeybee? That is also same metamorphosis. So egg, larva, pupa, adult. That is the correct. Which type of bee is responsible for the collection of nectar and pollen? Obviously worker bee. In which of the following parts does body of a honey bee divided into? Obviously mainly three parts, that is head, thorax and abdomen. Section B. Section B, very short question. Very short question. Section B. Define apiculture. The commercial rearing of honeybees is called apiculture. What is parthenogenesis? We already discussed. The process of development of drone bee from the unfertilized egg is called parthenogenesis. What is apicology or melitology? The scientific study of honeybees is called apicology. What is meant by entomology? The scientific study of insects is called entomology. What is royal jelly? Royal jelly is a secretion produced by worker bee that is fed to larvae and adult queen bees. It is a nutritious substance. What is histolysis? The process of destruction of old tissue is called histolysis. What is histogenesis? The process of formation of new tissue is called histogenesis. What is metamorphosis? The life cycle of insect completes in four stages, namely egg, larva, pupa, and adult, by a process called metamorphosis. What is molting? Molting is a process by which an animal sheds a part of its body during specific stages of its life cycle. This process is known as molting. Molting means it sheds or it leaves its outer skins like snake or like the larvae of all insects. They leave the outer covering or the skins of their body parts. This process of shedding the body parts is known as molting. What is the food of queen bee? Food of queen bee is royal jelly. Give the classification scheme of honeybee. Kingdom Animalia, phylum Arthropoda, class Insecta, type honeybee. What is mating flight or nuptial flight? The flight of honeybees, especially drone bee and queen bees, for mating purpose, means for sexual intercourse, is called nuptial flight. Mention the function of 1 to 3 days worker bee. The function of 1 to 3 days worker bee is to clean the hive, keep egg, larva and pupa warm. So cleaning the hive and keeping egg, larva and pupa warm is the function of 1 to 3 days worker bee. Mention the function of 4 to 6 days worker bee. The function of 4 to 6 days worker bee is to make honey and honey bread. Mention the function of 7 to 11 days worker bee. Function of 7 to 11 days worker bee is to make royal jelly and feed larva and queen. Mention the function of 12 to 17 days worker bee. The function of 12 to 17 days worker bee is to produce wax, seal the comb from the wax, sealing. Mention the function of 18 to 20 days worker bee. The function of 18 to 20 worker bee is to protect hive from the enemies because they produce poison gland, sting. What is the scientific name of honeybee? Scientific name of honeybee is Apis mellifera. Apis mellifera. Apis mellifera. What is the main function of queen bee? The main function of queen bee is to lay eggs and control the hive. What is the main function of drone bee? The main function of drone bee is to fertilize the queen bee. What is the main function of worker bee? The main function of worker bee is to collect nectar, feed larvae, protect the hive from the enemies. What is the number of chromosomes present in the unfertilized egg of honeybee? Obviously, there are 16 chromosomes in the unfertilized egg of honeybee. What is the number of chromosomes present in the fertilized egg of honeybee? There are 32 chromosomes. 32 chromosomes. Chromosomes in the fertilized egg of honeybee. What is the number of chromosomes in the cell of drone bee? There are 16 chromosomes. There are 16 chromosomes in the cell of drone bee. What is the number of chromosomes in the cell of queen bee? Obviously 32 chromosomes in the cell of queen bee. What are the types of honeybees? The types of honeybee are queen bee, drone bee, and worker bee. What is the process called in which drone bee is developed from an unfertilized egg? The process is called parthenogenesis. How is drone bee developed? Drone bee is developed from unfertilized egg by the process of parthenogenesis. What is melittin used for? What is melittin used for? Melittin is the venom. So it is used to treat inflammatory diseases such as rheumatism, joint pain, etc. That is meant from sting, venom of the honeybee. What is the medicinal value of the bee venom? It is used in skin therapy, antifungal drug preparation, etc. What is bee bread? Bee bread is the mixture of honey and pollen. If the queen bee dies for some reason, which bee will control the hive? Who will control the hive? If the queen bee dies for some reason, the worker bee will control the hive. Define swarming. Swarming is defined as the behavior of bees to come out of the hive in a large number to form a group. In other words, swarming is the process by which a new honeybee colony is formed when the queen bee leaves the colony with a large group of worker bees. So, swarming, the group of bees come out of the hive and form a new colony. This process is called swarming. Write an economic importance of honeybee. It is a source of income by selling its honey. Mention a difference between parthenogenesis and metamorphosis. Obviously, parthenogenesis is the process of development of drone bee from the unfertilized egg, whereas metamorphosis is the process of completion of life cycle of insects through the 4 stages, namely egg, larva, pupa, and adult. So that's the main difference. By definition, we can give the difference. So here is also written the same. The parthenogenesis is the process of development drone bee from the unfertilized egg, whereas metamorphosis is the process of completion of life cycle of honeybee through the sequential stages, namely egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Mention a difference between queen bee and drone bee. Queen bee is diploid, whereas drone bee is haploid. That is the main difference. Now section C. In section C, 2 marks questions are asked, short questions. How do bees carry pollen? Bees carry pollen in a specialized structure called pollen baskets located on their hind limbs, back legs, and legs. When they visit flower, they collect pollen grains on their bodies and pack them into this basket to transport back to their hives. What are the major functions of queen bee? The major functions of queen bees are as follows. It lays eggs, it controls other bees in the hive. What are the major functions of drone bee? The major functions of drone bees are as follows. It helps to fertilize the queen bee, it keeps the hive warm. What are the major functions of worker bee? The major functions of worker bee are as follows. It collects nectar and pollen, it feeds the larva. It protects the hive from enemies. They are the soldier. Differentiate between drone bee and queen bee. Drone bee, it is haploid, queen bee, it is diploid. Drone, it helps to fertilize queen bee, it lays eggs. Drone bees and worker bee. Drone bee, it is haploid, it is diploid, it helps to fertilize queen bee, it helps to collect nectar. Worker bee. Worker bee and queen bee. Worker bee, it is sterile, means it lacks reproductive power. It is fertile, it has reproductive power, it helps to collect nectar. Worker bee helps to collect nectar, queen bee lays eggs. Larva and pupa, it is second stage in the life cycle of the bee, it is third stage in the life cycle of bee, it is active stage, it is passive stage. Nuptial flight and swarming, it's the flight of bees for mating purpose. Is the process of splitting a bee into two or more colonies. Drone and queen bees take part in it. Some drone, worker and queen bees take part in it. Hive and swarm. Hive, it's bigger than swarm. Swarm, it is smaller than hive. Hive, it contains honeycomb and wax. It doesn't contain honeycomb and wax. Give reason. Honeybees are social insects. Honeybees are social insects because they live in a colony. They give us the lesson of teamwork, division of labor, hard work, and discipline. Honeybees are useful insects. Why? Honeybees are useful insects because of the following reasons. It gives us nutritional honey. It helps in pollination of plants that increases crop production. It gives us social lesson like in discipline, hardworking, living in harmony, etc. Drone bee dies after mating with the queen. Why? Drone bee dies after mating with the queen because its genital, means reproductive organs, and other tissue of the abdomen are separated from the body after mating. So it dies after mating. Drone bee cannot collect its own food. Yes, drone bee cannot collect its own food because it is lazy bee, its mouth are not sucking type, and it does not have pollen basket as well. So for this reason it cannot collect its own food. Bees are important pollinator. Why? Bees are important pollinator because they visit flowers in the process of collecting nectar and pollen so that pollen grains are attached to their legs, to the legs of the bees, and are transferred to the stigma of the flower, causing pollination of the flower. Next question is, it is necessary to study life cycle of honeybee. Studying the life cycle of honeybees is crucial for understanding their behavior, biology, and ecology. It helps in beekeeping practices, conservation efforts, pollination management, and agricultural sustainability. So it is necessary to study the life cycle of honeybee. Bees are multi-purpose insects, means it has many uses, applications. Honeybees are multi-purpose insects because of the following. It gives us nutritional honey as well as wax. It helps in pollination of plants that increases crop production. It gives us social lesson like discipline, hardworking, living in harmony, etc. Worker bees are also called constructor bee. Worker bees are also called constructor because they construct honeycomb. They make They are combed by themselves and seal the honey cell and larva cell with the help of wax produced by their wax gland. So for this constructing behavior, they are also called constructors. Question number 7. If A and B are fertilized and unfertilized eggs of honeybee respectively, then which type of bee is developed from B? Write down the function of this bee. Drone bee is developed from the bee because bee is unfertilized. From unfertilized egg, drone bee is developed. Drone bee's function is to fertilize female bee, queen bee. Female bee means fertile female, that is queen bee. Queen bee. Mention any two importance of honey. It is used as a source of nutrition. Honey is source of nutrition and it is used as a medicine to cure various diseases. How does queen bee control the other bees? Queen bee controls the other bees in the hive through the pheromones. It produces a variety of pheromones, that's chemical, scent chemical, that influence the behavior of other bee. Additionally, queen bee's physical presence and interaction with other bees play a role in maintaining her dominance within the hive. So main thing is pheromones produced by the queen bee and its physical presence and interaction that helps to control the other bee in the hive. When a farmer keeps a bee farming, then the income of other farmers in the locality also increases. Justify this statement. When a farmer keeps bee farming, then the income of other farmers in the locality also increases because honeybees help in pollination and the crop productivity increases with the proper pollination in plants. That's why. Which bee secretes pheromone? Write one function of it. The queen bee secretes pheromone. Queen bee secretes pheromone. It is used in queen mating, swarming, foraging. Defense, orientation of other bees, etc. How does honeybee inspire human beings in social behaviors? Honeybee inspire human beings in social behavior by the division of labor, hard working, team spirit, living in harmony. Such behavior shown by the honeybees inspire the human beings. When a farmer shifted breed bee, that's bee farming, from a specified area due to a certain problem, then there is reduction in the production of crops of other farmers. Based on this, explain the relationship between beekeeping and agricultural production. Beekeeping and agricultural production are interrelated to each other as honeybee helps in pollination while collecting nectar and the pollen of the flowers, and crop productivity increases with the proper pollination in plants. Interrelated. Good. Study the concept map below and answer the following question. You can see here B, parthenogenesis goes in formation of A type B, and the fertilization forming B and C. B is sterile, whereas C is sterile, B is fertile. So label ABC. A must be drone bee because it is formed from parthenogenesis. B is queen bee because it is fertile. C is worker bee because it is sterile. Make a difference between B and C in terms of their function. B lays eggs. B is queen bee, so lays eggs, whereas C protects hive from enemies. C is worker bee, is a soldier of the bee, so protects hive from the enemies. Describe the external feature of the honeybee. We have described earlier also the external features. These features we have described earlier also. Similarly, describe the feature of queen bee. So its elongated body. This feature we have also at first in the note section we have described. Describe the feature of drone bee, that is also described. Describe the feature of worker bee with the figure. This also we have already described in the note session, lesson note sessions. It's the smallest bee, and these all features we have already described. So these all features we have already described. So you can learn it from this note. Now let's go to long question. Long question, 4 marks. It is in section D. 4 marks question may be asked. Describe the life cycle of honeybee with a suitable diagram. We can see here this diagram, simple diagram. Adult lays eggs. From eggs, larva is produced. From larva, pupa is produced. From pupa, adult is grown up. So life cycle of honeybee completes in 4 stages, which are egg, larva, pupa and adult. Egg. This is the first stage in the life cycle of honeybee. Generally a mature queen bee lays up to 3000 eggs per day. In one day it lays up to 3000 eggs. The size of egg varies from 1 mm to 1.5 mm. The egg is upright on the first day, slanted on the second day, and fallen down on the third day. This stage continues for 3 days. It is the second stage in the life cycle of honeybee. After 2 days of laying, it is the second stage in the life cycle of honeybees. After 3 days of laying, this point is not so important. All the larvae are all the larvae are fed royal jelly for 3 days. All the larvae get royal jelly for 3 days. After 3 days, larva of queen bee is fed royal jelly continuously, whereas larva of worker bee and drone bee are fed bee bread. That is mixture of pollen and honey. This stage lasts about for 5 days in queen bee. 5 days in queen bee. 6 days in worker bee. 6 days in worker bee. So larva stage lasts for about 5 days in queen bee. Larva stage. 6 days in worker bee and 7 days, not 14, sorry, by mistake, 7 days in drone bee. Larva undergoes molting, molting, molting up to 5 times in this stage. Molting means it sheds its outer cover. Molting. Larva undergoes molting. So this way larva stage completes. Now pupa stage. This is the third stage, not fourth, third. Third stage in the life cycle of honeybee, which is inactive or passive stage. Pupa does not eat anything during this stage. During this stage, there is development of legs, wings, and mouth parts of the bee. This stage lasts for about 7 days for queen bee. 7 or 7.5 days, almost. 7, we can keep 7.5 days for queen bee and 12 days for worker bee and 14 days for drone bee. 14 days for drone bee. Now next is adult. This is the final stage in the life cycle of honeybee. After completion of the pupa stage, a fully grown bee comes out of the brood cell. All parts of the body of the honeybee are developed in this stage, and the adult bees start their respective functions according to their caste, means types. Write any 4 points of importance of honeybee. The 4 points of importance of honeybee are as follows. It helps in pollination. It provides us honey which has medicinal and nutritional value. It provides self-employment. It is source of income through beekeeping. It gives us it gives us not gives it gives it gives us it gives us the it gives us the lesson of discipline, hard working, division of labor, harmony, and team spirit. Write any 4 points of economic importance of honeybee. Economic importance. The 4 points of economic importance of honeybees are as follows. It is source of income by selling directly its honey. So by directly selling its honey, we get money. Beekeeping provides self-employment for farmers. It is source of income by selling medicine made from its venom. It is source of income by selling medicine made from its honey. So these are the points of importance, economic importance of honeybee. Write any 4 functions of worker bee. It collects nectar and pollen, it feeds larvae, it protects hive from the enemies, it cleans the hive. These are the functions of worker bee. Write any 4 social lessons to be learned from the bee by the human beings. The social lessons given by honeybees are: it gives the lesson of living in harmony, it gives the lesson of teamwork, it gives the lesson of hard working, it gives the lesson of maintenance of discipline. Write the function of worker bee on the basis of its age. The function of worker bee is on the basis of age of the worker bee functions: 1 to 3 days cleaning the hive and warming the hive, 4 to 6 days making honey and honey bread, 7 to 11 days making royal jelly and feeding larvae and queen, 12 to 17 days producing wax and sealing the comb, 18 to 20 days protecting the hive from the enemies, 21 days and onwards collection of pollen and nectars. Study the given diagram and answer the following question. We can see 3 types of bees here. Identify the types of honeybees. X is queen, obviously, Y is drone bee, and Z is worker bee. Which type of bee plays the role in the production of honey from the beekeeping? Z, worker bee. Z plays the role in the production of honey from beekeeping. Which one of the bees dies after mating? Obviously Y, that is drone bee, dies after mating. What is the role of Y in the hive? The role of Y in the hive. Y is drone bee, so it fertilizes the queen bee and keep the hive warm. Study the given diagram and answer the following. So you can see here A, B, C, D. Egg, larva, pupa and adult. So label ABCD. Obviously A is egg, B is larva, C is pupa and D is adult. Name the process by which bee sheds its old skin. B, that means larva sheds its skin. It's called molting. How long does it take to form bee from A? It takes about 3 days to form B, means larva, from A means eggs. Which stage is passive stage? That's stage C, that is pupa stage is passive stage. Question number 9. There are eggs in the cells A, B, C of the hive. At what condition do the eggs A develop into drone? A develop into drone, B egg B into queen and egg C into worker bee. Draw the conclusion. Under what condition A develop into drone, B into queen and C into worker? Obviously we know that egg A develop into drone B. For this the egg should be unfertilized and its larva should be fed royal jelly for 3 days only, and after 3 days it should be fed bee bread. Similarly, egg B develop into queen bee. The egg must be fertilized egg and its larva should be fed royal jelly continuously. Similarly, from egg C, worker bees produce. For this, egg C must be fertilized egg and its larva must be fed royal jelly up to 3 days only, and after 3 days it should be fed bee bread. So the same thing is written here. Let's study. The egg A develop into drone bee. The egg A develop into drone bee if it is unfertilized egg and its larva is fed royal jelly just for 3 days and then bee bread after 3 days. The queen bees lays eggs in different cells for queen, drones and worker. In the larger cells to produce queen bee, in the worker cells to produce worker bee, and in the drone cell to produce drone cell. After 3 days, the eggs hatch into larvae. The larva of honeybee is voracious feeder. To form queen bee, the worker bee fed royal jelly to the queen, producing larva whole life in the larva stage, whereas the larvae of worker bees and drone bees are fed royal jelly for 3 days in their larval stage. After 3 days they are fed the bee bread. They are fed the bee bread, fed with this the mixture of honey and pollen, so it's the bee bread, B-E-B B-R-E-A-D, bee bread. So these things we should keep in. mine has. This point is not so important. To form queen bee, the worker bee feed royal jelly to the queen bee, producing larvae. Whole time in the larvae stage, whereas larvae of worker bee and drone bee are fed royal jelly for 3 days in the larva stage, and after 3 days they are fed with bee bread. So in this way, queen bee, drone bee and worker bee are formed. Okay, thank you for watching. So the lesson of life cycle honeybee is this much. So if you have any questions regarding these lessons, you can make a comment and I will come up with other important parts of the science of class 10's other lessons. So keep watching my channel. Thank you very much.